What's up, y'all? So we're gonna skip the intro, and I'm sorry, I had to fix my bro. Sorry if any man is watching, but we're gonna skip the intro and we're gonna jump right into this. But I am gonna say, if you're an 18 and older, please click off. So I got a wood, I got some teleport, and don't think I'm crazy, but I got some Dunkin' Donuts coffee too. And we're gonna jump right into this reading. So first, we're starting off at the top of the deck. This person cheated on you. So I do third parties. I allow third parties to watch my readings and get their information out on the person that they're dealing with. I don't know why, but I do that. So, but in this energy, Spirit just gave me a message. In this energy, it could be Cancer. Your person cheated on you because they didn't want to be committed. And when they came back to you, you cheated on them with somebody in the past. I'm hearing that song, Preach, Preacher. So let's see. What this card say? Trying to curse you. Somebody's trying to curse you. And it's probably from stopping you from having kids with other people. But you started a big family. You got a big family. You moved on with your partner. You got a big home. Your kids could be in school at this moment. Scorpio could be involved with this. What do we have for the Scorpio? So there's a Scorpio that is so mad at you because you're successful. It say what you mean. It say what you mean. It's because you're successful. You're successful in life. You're happily married. You're successful with your partner and your family. Like I said, something about putting these kids in school. You could have thought that you didn't know how to put these kids in school or pay for their school, but you're doing good. And for some of you, y'all had these problems and y'all ended up putting y'all kids in private schools. Or you put your kids in different schools so they could get different types of realities. Like you could be wealthy and you put your kids in public school to start off. And then when they get into like the 6th grade, they go to like a charter school or and as they move up, they go to a private school so they can learn all different types of different cores of reality. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer only. Y'all, it be so many people. I know this is off point. I was watching the original Master, and he started crying, and later on that day, or a couple hours that day, when I checked his page again to see if he was okay, he posted a video by the name of, I don't know that girl name, but she's the dark skinned girl, black hair. And she was talking about Empress Eva. But she said something about fake card readers. And I'm not trying to argue. I'm not trying to beef. I don't want to come up in y'all readings and y'all lie on me. Y'all say what the fuck y'all want to say, but y'all really talking about y'all self like you said about Eva. But don't say, oh, she's a fake reader because she's reading cards that got the words on it. When you're doing the same thing. When you're doing the same fucking thing. Just because you can do it without cards doesn't mean you can't do it with cards, because you could do it with cards too. And that's probably how you started. If you didn't start with cards, why are you using cards? If you don't like people that use Oracle decks, which is actually made for tarot, and that's why we're using them, then why the fuck are you using them? The fuck, it be so many other good readers, but she be so damn hyped up about whatever. I don't know. They both give me iffy vibes. I listen to Empress Eva. I do. But when they switch, and when that energy switch, I turn that shit off so fast. Ain't gonna lie. And she'll say it's my dark ass energy, or my evil dark witch doing as she'll say. But it's not. I don't know what the fuck she's tapping into or whatever. All tarot readers are different. But let's just get back into Cancer. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But let's move on. What do we have for Cancer? There could have been a situation that happened between two of your people that you were dealing with, and there's nothing that could have happened. You couldn't have stopped the situation. But one of these people are gaining new friends. Cancer is showing up that you have a third party person. It's showing up that you have a third party in this reading. This third party is trying to make you look bad. What they trying to make this Cancer look bad for? They took something to the heart. Something happened and it irritated them. So any chance they get, they're going to watch your readings. You know how I said at the beginning, like, there could be a cross watcher, or I'll welcome cross watchers to watch the readings, because everybody needs their reading. Basically, they all need their information, basically. I know another reader, Cancer Baby Tarot. You can watch her. She allowed cross watchers, and I think that's where I got it from, but never mind that. But they're trying to make you look bad for something that happened, and it could have been a situation with another female. It could have been a situation with these two people that you couldn't do nothing about. That situation irritated them so bad that they're showing up in your reading, that they're going to watch readings about you every time. They're constantly thinking about it. Someone could have lost a baby to a fight, and they're constantly thinking about this. They're constantly regretting, like, the whole situation, and they could be spiritual, but they don't reach out to their child. In a spiritual realm is the message that I just got. Something crazy, like, really happened. Somebody could have fought a pregnant person, but they're trying to expose you. They're trying to pay a tarot reader, or they're trying to manifest some bullshit on you. They're trying to get these tarot readers to talk about their story continuously, because they feel like they know their worth, and you took something from them. It says they is the devil. So be careful for this person. Who is this? It say stay mad. It say stay mad. So you telling this person to stay mad. So this could have been a third party person. This is a third party that popped up in your reading, but this could have been a third party that you was fucking, and they got into it with your person, and they could have lost a baby or something. Then now they're trying to make you look bad, but you're telling their ass to stay mad. You don't care. You're with the next person. They're saying, whoever this person is saying, that you got them so twisted. You got them so twisted. Like they're not going to let this go. They're not going to slide for that. They might go after your person again. They might show up at your doors. They might show up at your doorstep. It says you're mad over nothing. So Cancer, that's how you feel. That's what you're telling this person. Like, we wasn't even supposed to have a baby together. It was a one-time thing, a two-time thing. Me and my person was into it. They knew what we was doing it for. They knew why I stepped out. And I didn't try to get you pregnant. That was God's way of telling you that we didn't need to be with each other. So, third party, cross-watcher, they're telling you that, Cancer is telling you that you're mad over nothing. Yeah, it says you was the sugar baby. So you was getting money out of this Cancer. And you was living a lavish lifestyle with this Cancer. Like, they was giving you money. They was buying you cars. They gave you a house. And like I said, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. It says, what was the motive? So, this Scorpio don't know if the motive was to, you know, trap her in a web of lies, trap her in a web of secrets, keep her as a secret. Or was it really because you and your person got into it and you really have feelings for this person? They want to know, why did this happen? I mean, what was the reason? Cardi B is coming through. Y'all spirit guys are funny. So, Cancer, this Scorpio wants to go to the police and claim or file a report or try to throw you in jail, or, you know, even if this isn't, because I did say they were spiritual, even if you don't go to jail in physical, they're trying to put you in jail spiritually for basically messing up their life, taking the money, taking the car, taking the baby from them, taking everything from them. But they have nothing to go by. They could be saying, oh, my baby dad had his girlfriend fight me when I was 2 months pregnant. Or not even 2 months pregnant, because I think you will have the papers that says you're 2 months pregnant or whatever. Like a week pregnant, or you had a positive pregnancy test. Faint lines. You barely had any proof that you was pregnant, but you knew that you was pregnant. You had a pregnancy test that had faint lines, you know. Probably could have set that shit somewhere. He took it. Or this man, this Cancer could be telling this Scorpio, like, you have nothing to go by. Scorpio, you could be telling this Cancer, like, I'm going to tell your person that we was together, that we got pregnant, but this Scorpio had a miscarriage, and they have nothing to go by anymore. They have nothing to go by. Cancer, you're in your soft era. You could be listening to soft music. You could be a rich man. Like I said, I'm going to show you this. Because they really saying she was a sugar baby. Like, all she did was want your money. And I'm going to pull some tarot. We've been on here for a little bit over 15 minutes. Let me hit this blunt again. Y'all, it's lit, it's lit, it's lit. So yeah, you're a rich man, and this Scorpio wants to live a lavish lifestyle. Cancer, you can have a confession. Like I said, this person is spiritual. Whoever you deal with, they can watch tarot readings. They do this spiritual stuff to save their life. It says they want a contract with you. They want a spiritual contract with you. I'm hearing Spirit just told me they want this type of contract. No matter what y'all go through, this person can still pop up. They still can ask you for money. They still can ask you for favors. They still ask for money, still ask for favors, still can have sex, you know, like a situationship, like a spiritual connection where when they wake up and they call you, it's not spiritual. This person could be like a dark spiritualist and they think they're spiritual, but they doing this to save their life. Something could be happening in their life where they went to divination to try to save their life. Or they could be using dark magic to get what they want, to save their life, to go in a way they want it to go. There's a Taurus that's involved in this. A Taurus got blessed. A Taurus that's around you got blessed. A Taurus, they could have got something that this Scorpio didn't get. A house, a car. We got Virgo right on the top of the deck. I really want to know who this Virgo is. Who is this Virgo and how are they connected to Cancer? Who is this Virgo? You could be giving advice to a Virgo. This could be a female Virgo that you're close to. This could be a family member or like a friend that is married to like some person you know. And this could be male or female. And Cancer, in this situation, you could be male or female. You could be telling this Virgo to suck it up, to deal with their person's BS if they're married, if they're in a relationship, or have kids. You could just be telling them to suck it up. That's what you're supposed to go through. But this Virgo is like, for what? What's going on in this Virgo's relationship? The person Virgo deals with is very, very nonchalant. Or when Cancer said this to Virgo, they could have been very, very nonchalant. Like, just suck it up. Virgo feels like her person is the devil. Or Virgo, your person is the devil and you're being warned to be careful. This person could have a drunk sister. And things are going to start feeling like it's a game at this point. 411. Your spirit guides are going, if you're a Virgo watching this and you're cross-watching about a Cancer, your spirit guides are going to start playing with you and communicating with you as if it's a game. What do we have for dad's favorite? We do have 555. So there could be a Cancer woman that's their dad's favorite, and a lot of her friends are not surprised. A lot of people in the neighborhood, a lot of her teachers are not surprised. This dad shows up to proms. They show up to daddy-daughter nights. You know, there's pictures of them everywhere. And if you're not that close with your dad, you are your dad's favorite daughter or son. Put it where it fits. If y'all not that close, just know that you're your dad's favorite and your dad is going to move closer to you. That could be a warning for some of you, but Spirit is saying positive vibes only. Rest in peace, Kamani Latique, and rest in peace if she's, because I just caught on to the case, Naziah Harris. I don't know if that girl is passed on or if she's somewhere hidden, but I know the case is like a year old. And we do have heaven right here. So those two energies, Kamani and Naziah, did pop out. I think I spelled heaven wrong. No, I didn't. Excuse me, y'all. I need to pull some tarot. Hold on, it's only been 23 minutes. This reading just not getting good. What do we have to end the index cards off? Cancer, you could have fell in love with a Leo. But there is love and hate in this relationship. What do we have for teasing? There's a third party energy and you and this Leo's energy that is teasing this Leo. They starting drama with this Leo. but it takes two to do this. So it could be you, Cancer, and whoever this third party is teasing is Leo, or it could be or who the fuck? I don't know, but it could be. It takes two people to do this. So whoever is getting teased, it's taking two people to do this. It's not just if Leo, if you're a cross watcher watching this and you're getting teased by a third party, and it could be this dad's favorite daughter or son. Um, it's taking two people to do this. They're not just doing it on their own. And it did say spiritual, so this Cancer is spiritual. Only deals with spiritual people, or he influences people to be spiritual. So now we're gonna pull some oracle cards. Okay. What we have for Cancer Spirit? So Cancer, use your intuition about your commitment with somebody. This could be that Scorpio. What do we have for backstab? So you're literally coming out in this reading saying it was a mistake to be with Cancer. We got backstab, cheating, pain, deception, mind games. And I'm really getting it was with this Leo because that's the only person that came out in the reading that you was in a relationship with. You're saying it was a mistake. You're saying it was a mistake. You came out in your own reading. I know my cards are dirty, but just give me some time. I'm a new tarot reader. These cards be every fucking where. That's how I know the energy is strong as hell. But I'ma give me some new cards. I need to stop judging myself, but oh well. Okay, so you made a mistake and you backstabbed this person, this Leo. But the relationship is destroyed. Even if you get back with this person to fix things, the relationship is destroyed. Because you know you fucked up. I'm getting this person, Cancer. You could have been dealing with this Scorpio, live with this Scorpio. You could have moved out when things didn't go right with this Leo. And you didn't end up getting a room when you went back to Leo. You went back home. Because you have emotional intelligence. You knew where you fucked up at. You told them you were sorry. You told them it was a mistake. You know that the relationship was destroyed. And you could be coping with bad habits. This could be doing drugs. This could be addictions, toxicities. And this could be why you're like... Didn't I say something about listening to sad music or something. Yeah, they say when you do these drugs, you lose touch with reality, and it's like you're about to start chasing these drugs. What we have for fake accounts? This Scorpio could be looking you up on fake accounts. This Scorpio could be going out on date nights. But the lesson, she learned a very, very tough lesson from you. But there's someone in the energy still cock blocking you and this Scorpio's energy. And it could be this Leo. It could be somebody else. It could be the favorite daughter. There could be some cyberbullying going on. Spirit is telling you it's not time for romance, especially if you're abusing drugs. You could be dealing with somebody that's not the same color as you. Either you're getting played or they're getting played too. Manipulation, lies, control. And then we have yes. I feel like you're dealing with, if you're back with this Leo and you're still cheating on this Leo with somebody that's not the same color as you, you're reflecting on this relationship with this Scorpio, and somebody's going to get bad news about this situation. Yeah, it says memories still living in the past. You're still thinking about this with Scorpio. We got jealousy, bumping heads, two-faced, wasting time. Who is this person they're bumping heads with? Who is this person Cancer's bumping heads with? Who is this person that they're bumping heads with? You could be bumping heads with this Scorpio because you're not giving it time. You don't want no strings attached because you're still dealing with this Leo. But you're vulnerable. Who is this two-faced energy? Who is this? They trying to stop the damn reading when it's... Okay, don't do this with the damn cards. Please don't do this with the damn cards. I should have took a damn shot or something. Hold on. I'm gonna lay it at you. Who's this two-faced energy? There's a two-faced energy in your... There's a two-faced person that is jealous because you opened your heart up to this Scorpio. But it's not like they hate on this Scorpio. It says, wait, this is turned upside down. They hate on this Scorpio. And you don't care. You don't care. Why do they hate on this Scorpio? We got twin flame because you and the Scorpio is twin flames. You can have a lot of Scorpio energy around you. And you get along with Scorpios, so you knew to like get in a relationship with a Scorpio. God is saying you pray to make the right choices. I feel like, I don't want to say that. Let's see if this comes out. I don't want to say that. Alright, I'm going to just say that. You're praying to make the right choices. You got Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So this Leo, you're going to get a divorce with this Leo. For your love story. But this Leo needs an apology for what you did. So I'm going to get out of this. And I'm going to move on. We got 2 more decks, but I'm going to make it short. We're going to pull some tarot. So we can end the reading off with some cards I made. And depending on what Spirit wants to say about the thing. Because I like to try to speed it up, but I haven't did no hour reading. I don't think this is going to be no hour. It's not going to be no hour. It's only been 30 minutes. But it could be. I don't know. So we got the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Me in the middle of the deck. What do we have for Cancer? Spirit, please give me a message for Cancer. Okay, so we got the Fool. I remember that coming out for the 2 of Cups. So I'm gonna read that real quick and see what it says. But no, we're not reading out of this book because I know it takes too long. I gotta highlight the rest of the books so I can just get to the important details. I'm gonna study the book to get it because this is a whole different book, and it gives every book or guide gives different like meanings and stuff. So I have to study this book. So if it comes out with the Fool, 2 of Cups with the Queen, 2 of Cups with the, it appears the 2 of Swords. Where is it? Queens, Friendships, Empress, 2 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Where is it? Okay, so it didn't. Oh, this Ace of Cups. Hold on 1 second. It's coming. So the 2 of Cups And the full upright, the client will have lost the love of their life and must walk down another path. So you could have already lost this Leo and you had to go find somebody else. And this Scorpio could have been a person that you ended up with. What I want to know is if they're back together, like I said, their lovers cards, see they're back together. They could be like trying to work their marriage out or something. What did this Leo let them come back for? Why did this Leo let them come back? Yes, I'm looking at the book. Of this way. So it says team efforts bringing good results. So even though this Leo brought them back, it's not gonna be good. This Cancer could still be out cheating, bringing other women around. There could be co-creation with somebody else, union of male and female, fertilization. But I'm gonna pull another card on that. I'm gonna do we got the Emperor in reverse. This person isn't a good father. I feel like they're gonna be separated again to be taught a lesson. Maybe Leo is trying to get pregnant again, gonna, get off birth control or something and try to get pregnant again and make it work out. Or I don't know. This is just the channel message. This could be for some of you, and others of you are going through something else. But we do have the Sun. But it's in reverse, so it's not going to happen. This is something that she wants, but it's not going to happen. I'm not going to say that. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, thank God that the train is gone. The Knight of Cups represents fraud, upright. So Leo isn't bringing him back for his money because he ain't got none. They could be married and they sharing all the money. She's spending everything he's making, decorating the house, buying her clothes, shoes, makeup, hair done every week, nails done every week. Shit, taking care of the kids, grandkids, buying food, just the stuff that they want to do. Going to the gym, going to hotels and out of town, whatever you do, Leo is spending all the money. So it's not because she wants the money. What do Leo want from Cancer? Oh, it's not because of pregnancy either. So we know it's not because of the babies. It's not because of the money. With the Ace of Coins. So this Ace of Coins is just clarifying what I said with the Sun and the Knight of Cups. It's not for the money. It's not for a family. or the kid she has with him. We gonna get into this. We gonna get into this. What is it for? Spirit, spirit, spirit. All these. Damn. I'm hearing King Von. Damn, my arm. Ugh. I'm hearing Nicki Minaj. Ain't coming through unless the back straight. Work hard just to get her back. Okay, so everything is coming out in reverse. There's going to be some occasional disappointments. Like I said, they're going to get together and break back up. I know what it's for. Spirit just told me what it's for. Leo could have health problems. You see this right here? This represents her health. And they could be having thoughts in their head. And they're just like, the last person I want to be with is Cancer. That's it. Or is it? I'm really getting like, I'm a Gemini, so I'm really getting like, I'm having a Gemini whiplash right now. That's crazy. The damn shit won't stay up. Hold on, let me find a place to put this phone. Oh well, I'm gonna have to turn this off. Okay, so let's see. What about her health? What about Leo's health? Um, Cancer represents, and I did just hear this the other day. I'm sorry for the long pause. This kind of gonna be awkward if I do it like that. Okay, let me move these cards. Okay, Cancer is a good doctor. They are good lovers. they're good carers, they're good health takers, and there's something wrong with Leo's health with the Eight of Coins. And this person, they don't want to leave Cancer because of the Three of Coins. He's really good at taking care of her and fixing her. Oh my God. Y'all just gotta bear with me, y'all. I'm doing this off my phone. I'm gonna get the camera soon. But yeah, that's why she don't want Cancer to leave. So I'm gonna put the tarot cards up. I think all that just happened because all that distraction and the phone dropping and me trying to set my phone up, I think that's because Cancer or Leo don't want nobody to know about their health. So okay, so let's see what we have for Cancer, and then we're gonna end this reading. So Cancer, you could have woke up to a blowjob. Okay. You can be chocolate, dark skin. Let me mix these up so it won't be just sexual. This person that you're dealing with could like to kiss on your neck. Okay, so this person, like, you could wake up to a blowjob, they could kiss on your neck, but you feel like this person just do too much when they do this shit. You just feel like, I wish there was another way y'all could see me. Okay, let me do it like that. Trust me, I'm gonna get a camera. Everything is gonna be set up. I'm not gonna be on here looking crazy no more. All that shit. I'm getting it in touch. So whoever this person is that you said that you feel like they do too much when they suck your dick when you wake up and they kiss on your neck all the time, probably when you're driving or when you're sitting down, they just kiss on you. It could be the Scorpio. You know, these Scorpios are really sexual out here. But you know how you is. You're very emotional about what you want, about your feelings, and about who you like. And y'all are in the same element, so y'all both are very sexual. And this Scorpio was saying, like, you saying I do too much about that shit when anybody can fuck you. You're easy as hell, Cancer, is what they're saying. So you're putting in effort with this Leo. This Leo may be a little bit crazy. What do we have for childhood? You could think about your childhood every day. So Cancer, this Scorpio is under judgment by you, even though God can only judge people. But you're sending judgment to this person because they're very sexual. You just know what y'all do with each other. You just feel like they do it with other people. And you feel like they're very controlling. There's a Gemini and there's a Sagittarius. One of these persons, one of these people you cannot trust. Spirit is saying it's up to you, though, to make this choice on who to trust and who not to trust. There's also a Taurus. It could be a Taurus. Because Taurus came out last. But we also have Gemini energy. Or something could happen with this Taurus and Gemini. Because Taurus and Gemini came right next to each other. Whatever happened between this Taurus and this Gemini could have started drama. There could have been an Aries involved in this situation. Let me just show you that. Because all these damn zodiac signs popping out. That's funny. I really feel like twin telepathy is like really funny. We got Leo. And you're dealing with a Leo. What's happening with this Leo? So we can end this reading. So, Cancer, you're not fucking with this. You're not fucking with this. You're not fucking with this Scorpio. You're fucking with this Leo. Even if you still have different women around you, Leo was the person you chose to deal with while you was out doing what you wanted to do the first time. You went back, y'all separated, you and this Leo got back together, and you're still doing what you want to do, but Leo is still in the picture. So Cancer is saying they still fucking with Leo because they were solid, and they know that you're not solid for some reason. It just didn't work, and you're too sexual for them. And they just feel like they don't trust you. So next time we're going to literally do a Cancer and a Leo reading. Or I'm going to try to remember that because Spirit doesn't put me on a set schedule yet. I don't do a set schedule, but I need to. They just tell me, I just go off the brain, my intuition. So, deuces.